on screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears go splash. Screen just froze, Edgey has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smashed. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting means rehash. Sets got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legend's built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Money now crashing loud. A moon rabbit's clutching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears go splash. Screen just froze, Edgey has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smashed. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting means rehash. Sets got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legend's built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Money now crashing loud. A moon rabbit's clutching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears go splash. Screen just froze, Edgey has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smashed. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting means rehash. Sets got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Money out, crashing loud. A moon rapids clutching out the crowd. Colony is on screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, tears go splash. Screen just froze, GX has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smashed. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting means rehash. Sense got lost, digital mayhem in every flash.
Good evening. Good evening. Today's gonna be a silly stream, I guess. A little bit of a something different flavor. A. What's up, Hank? What's up, Hank? You? Oh wait.
Welcome.
What's that? I'm chilling. What do you mean? Hell yeah. Okay, I did have a guest for this one here, and I have messed it up. Oh, what are you doing? We're going to rank. So on twitter.com, I said, hey, I want to fight some of you guys. Let's do a rumble. Let's do a little bit of a rumble. I want to rank to see who I can be able to beat in a fight, or like how well the fight would go, pretty much. Steven, I want to write it to you because I'm pulling up some stuff right now. Can you tell Seb that I am R? Honestly, I didn't message him because he said that he was gonna go do something at like 11, and I'm pretty sure it's like almost 11 by his time, so it's like damn near 11. So that's why I didn't message him, because I didn't want to interfere with his thing. But if he's still down, I am also down. I only just got to the computer. But if you don't mind asking him. But yes. So a good chunk of people responded. It's 1:13 for me. It's also 1:13 for me. It is late, but Sev is in the East Coast. Not the East Coast, the West Coast. Yeah, I'm also EST. It's late as hell. But I only just got free now to stream. So yeah, this is gonna be just like this is gonna be kind of a silly stream, pretty much. I'll go over a couple of things. It's only 10 p.m. Yeah, but he's got 11. He said specifically not to do it. He said like to try to do it not where it's gonna be like a quickie. So that's why I was like, oh, maybe I've just messed it up too much. What's going on today? Today, we're gonna do power scaling. We're gonna do your boy and you guys. We're gonna power scale compared to all the people that responded to my post, and also just some random people that you guys want. If he's too busy, I can fill in. How about this? I'll be in the private VC. I'll be in the special private, mostly being here if I'm streaming, specifically VC. And if he's good, he can pop in. If he's not good, then can bring you in because I think you should have perms to be able to see this one. I think you do you have the perms to see this one? Okay, there you go. I gave you the perm if you didn't have it anyway. I couldn't, but now I can't. Yeah, I gave you the role to be able to see it. Typically, it was only mods and certain people that could be able to see it, and I've been drip feeding it to people that should have been able to see it, but that I might have forgotten to. But we'll start with the basics here. So if I'm gonna calc all this, I have to first give you guys a baseline. So do a little self eval right here. Let me get this glove for a sec. Let me get my drawing glove because I get annoyed when I try to draw without it. All right, I got my drawing glove. All right, bro died. I didn't die. I didn't die, but we're gonna power scale me first to give you guys the baseline. I yap about how I can beat everyone up in a fight. I will not use any prep time. I will do it as if it's raw ability right here. So here's minor bunny lore. This is if he isn't responding. It is okay. Like I said, him and I did talk before, so if he's just not responding, I did not message him on purpose because I wanted to be respectful to his time. So first off, oh shit. Let me get some tunes. With some good like ass kicking track right now. Give me a song. One of you guys give me a song here that we can put as like prep warm up track here. Fun day. It's the real Dan. The real Dan. Please go follow Dan.
Oh, this is great. What a good day.
Twitter.com and also check out his mod.
I'm also the only one at my house right now, so this is what I get to experience.
See Shanty too, okay.
I mean, this is, well, in terms of Sheldon Cooper, which is who I am right now.
Holy shit, how did he do that?
Bazinga. I'm a racist scientist. The Sheldon Cooper.
Alright, I wasn't expecting the racist scientist part of it, but that got me. Alright. All right. So here's how it's gonna go. Here's me right now. This clip has layers to it, but honestly, Bazinga. There's a good chunk of layers to that one. I really. All right. So here's me. Yes, this is me right now. I'm not gonna do it as a nice drawing. This is just to understand some feats. What does the Power Scale Wiki have to say about some feats right now? Let's pull up the Power Scale Wiki so we can get some baseline attributes. The Versus Wiki, I mean to say. Some wiki feats. I promise I will not AI generate any feats for you guys. Alright, so look, there's two important parts of the guy here, of feats. It's this part right here, the meteor, and all of you guys are important to this power scale. You see how I spell meteor? I spelled it right. Meteor. Meteor. That's how you spell it, right? It's a miracle. I spelled it right. God damn it. Alright. What does the meteor do? Initially in my design it was just cosmetic, but then Chargeable came in, and when he did the Isaac mod, he made it do something where it was essentially replacing the lockpick, where it just said it breaks locks. And at that point, thanks to Chargeable, I've thought more and more about it not just being a cosmetic thing, but like an actual thing. An actual thing that it does stuff with. So now for the meteor, what it be doing is, it's like a host. It's like a parasite, because I thought that part would be cool. And not a ripoff of Parasite. It's like the thing that Hornet had. Is trying to take me over, but we are I guess it's like the mask in a sense. That's just a ripoff of Manic Mansion. Yeah, we're just gonna rip off everything right now. Hey guys, what other properties can I rip off so that way I can beat everyone in the fight? Alright, but no, this is serious. I hate doing this because like I think explaining lore is a little like it's a little weird to explain the lore. Because I haven't even written it down anywhere, but like basically the meteor is sentient to a degree. It has, since I wear it, it can communicate telepathically to me. And also, all it can do is help when communicating. It's like a second observant. And also it can spawn the Mochi hammer that I had drawn from fucking this art. Oh wait, where's the art? Good music to be able to explain my lore to. It makes me feel like I'm on a huge fraud arc right now. But yes, this little thing that I drew here, I wanted it to be like a real thing. And yes, it comes from the meteor. It comes from the meteor. It is a summon from it. It's not gonna be like Thor's hammer or anything like that. It's not gonna be anything crazy. It's just... If you wanted me to big nerd about it, it's just a excuse for me to have like Ness's bat. The Casey bat. And I can't have a bat because I'm a moon rabbit, so I have to do a mochi hammer. Can I submit a photo when you rate me? Yes, you can submit a photo and I will use it. So that's one. I'd say for attack potency, let's list it out here. All right, we have the, and then there's you guys, which there's no need to explain it here. You guys are made of mochi. You guys are made of mochi, so you're not exactly super, which is a pro and a con. A pro because it makes you super strong against physical hits. A con, you're super weak to like elements and magic because you would just melt because you are mochi. A good chunk of my strength comes from you guys because there's like 500 plus of you guys, so it's kind of like Pikmin in a sense. I think for attack potency of just raw in general, I think like building level is probably fair enough. Building level. Because with this one, because it said it breaks locks, I imagine it could easily be able to, if it's easily breaking locks, it can probably be able to break steel and other metal pretty easily. And I don't want to go into like city, I think city block is too much, because I don't have a lot of destructive power, but like it's a decent amount where I think I could be able to be more than wall level. I think I could be able to go to building level with that. Unless I'm pulling that out of my ass. Speed, unfortunately, let's see. Speed, just average. I'm not a fast person. I'm maybe just slightly above average just because the rabbit part. Just slightly above average. Okay. Alright. Durability. Here's the other part that it kind of comes from the thing here. Oh, I'll get back to that, because I will get back to that. Because I know the part that everyone wants to talk about right now. Range is just going to be standard melee. There's nothing special. I don't have any long range stuff for you guys. Unless I end up starting like to hammer you guys like a baseball bat to launch you guys at the opponent. Which I don't think would happen. Not yet anyway. Alright, my int. I'll let you guys figure that one out by yourself here on what type of int would be here. I think for durability it would be like... I think for durability it would be equally like building level. the thing is that it's supposed to be the benefits of the meteor. I don't want to have the exact striking strength of a meteor because that means I'd be like city block to like city to like large city scale. And I think that's too much. I don't think I'm that OP. Probably. I'm in my starting arc right now. I'm in my entrance arc right now. So I can't be that powerful. The same with the durability here. The int though, yeah, we're not doing so good on that part. I think int below average, unfortunately. Alternate time Edgey caused a dinosaur extinction event. Probably when if I was at full capacity, I could be able to do it. But this is raw me in the current, and this is my starting arc. I haven't had any training arc moments. I haven't had any good feat moments to be able to increase to get full meteor capacity yet. There's the potential for it to be of meteor strength, but not yet. I'm handicapped for my lack of intelligence in knowing how to be able to do everything better. He can't remember to breathe. I'm very weak to weakness. I will not list my weak. I will give it some weaknesses, I think. Because my int is bad, I probably have mind control weakness. And then also magic weak too. I think magic users are going to be a big problem because they could easily start wiping the floor with a lot of you guys, and then my ability of numbers with you guys, even if I'm just slightly decent of a leader, if all you guys fumble and it's just a one-on-one, it might not end good for me. Okay. I think that's enough of me here. There's enough of me here to discuss. We've discussed me for a good while here. Now let's get to the real thing here that we all came for. Alright, let me change to Chrome here now. We'll get some music as well. Sea Shanty 2, I already played that. I can't keep playing Sea Shanty 2. I need at least Sea Shanty 3. Play it again. Okay. Alright, so here's the tier list. So let me see, let me pull up the tweet on the side here. Alright, wait, hold on. Okay, it wasn't important. I thought it was important. Alright. We'll start with, I'm joking, pick a different song. Alright, we can do this one. Alright. For the first one, I'm going to go down in the order that I have it here. The first one's going to be Coyote here. Alright, let me... Alright, let's get the tiers put together. I think the top one would be I'm cooked. I have no shot. I have like 0 shot of winning this in the I'm cooked tier. Like, they would absolutely flatten me in every single scenario. There's no scenario in any multiverse possible where I'd win this one, like, at all. High diff, it'd be a challenge, but there's at least a chance that I could be able to make it out. Like, there's some methods that I can be able to use to do the 50-50. Obviously, like, we're pretty much even. We go band for band. Where, like, it's just basically going to be a tie, or like or it's just like way too close in certain parts where it's just like there's not enough information to be able to go off to determine if it would be a clean sweep. Can I use alt talk? He just wants to lose repeatedly. Low diff, I mean, like, I could win most of the time, but there's some chances where they might have something that could be able to turn the table on me. And then I sweep is, you know, the opposite of I'm cooked. I could win every single time and trounce them all. For Coyote's biggest problem right now is the fact that he's big melee. I will count it with and without the edgers. So I'll give the melee people I think if I have the edgers, it's like not even close for Coyote, unfortunately. There's like 500 of you guys. So like, canonically I have one for every single follower. Because that's how I've been drawing them. But if there's like one of all of you, then 500 is a lot. You guys can literally just like start creating like a mini robot form, like that one mega evolution of Phalanx, the Phalanx mega evolution, and just go and fight him. I don't think that there's a good. I think with the edgers, it's like an easy sweep, because Coyote's all melee right now. I don't see. First off, if I stand behind all of you guys, I don't see how he gets past. I think he gets like a couple of you guys that he can clobber through. But like after a certain while, like even if he ate some of you guys, hold it, what's up? I'm ranking everyone now. We're doing everyone one by one here. We're just starting with Coyote. First, I don't think, I'm gonna be real. I think it's like an eye sweep for Coyote. I think it would be very. Here's the only thing that could possibly bump it to a low diff. I don't think it hits 50-50, but if he was really speedy, because you guys are also mochi as well, you just hop around. You aren't exactly like, the edgers don't exactly know how to flash step per se. But Coyote, considering that he is like a beast warrior and everything like that, there is a chance where he could be able to outspeed all of you guys and then come directly in close to hand combat with me. And there's some chances where he might be able to like brute force his way through. If he summons dinos, I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, if they also have a summon and it's like example, if it was Mog that was up, I'm ranking how I can be able to beat all these people right now. Like, I'm gonna be real. If it was Mog that showed up, I think I just instantly lose. I think that's a I'm cooked type of character. I think Mog is a I'm cooked because he would just, all of his dinos would just eat all my edgers because you guys are made of mochi. I don't think there's any chance where you guys, while I did say that you guys are resistant to physical attacks, I'm pretty sure the dinosaur bite, because from the Tyrannosaurus / Velociraptor, does not win against Mochi. I think that one does not win. The secret 2-rock strategy. Yeah, I think for right now, because of potential outspeeding the edgers, there's a few chances where he can be able to come in and get like at least a decent matchup on me. But I think it is a low diff. I think I could low diff Coyote. Earlier on, the only thing you guys missed was that I did a minor calc for myself, so that way it wasn't just like I'm making shit up. I gave like actual mini stats to myself. To give a quick summary on it, my only 2 abilities per se are just like, outside of just being a bunny, or like, you know, better hearing and stuff like that, is just the meteor that I have here, the little thing wiggling around there. It is sentient, and it allows me to summon just a melee tool along with having just a greater like strength and durability, just basically building level on both of them. And the edgers, which are made of mochi, they're pretty resistant to physical, but they are very weak to magic. I would say I'm pretty much the same here, because I don't really have anything that breaks magic right now. And plus, because I'm not too intelligent and you guys like to take my helmet, I would probably be very weak to mental attacks because I am not very smart. Strong against blunt damage, weak against piercing. Exactly. That's why I think thankfully I feel like that One Piece image, like, I'm sure glad Mog's little guys know how to pierce. Better stay my ass. Better make sure his ass doesn't see this tweet or my ass is cooked. But no. Yes, what's up, Sigurd? Dude, I'm so glad that Haru liked all the cards. I wish I could have talked more, but I was working on stuff at the side, but you guys could do that as well, but also like that's a one-time like strat where I'd lose a lot of you guys for that one ability. And then even then, like, if Mog would probably have multiple of them, and then I still have to take down Mog himself, which it doesn't work out well. This matchup doesn't work well in my favor, but he's not here, so I don't have to worry about him. Here's the next one. Here's the next one on the list. My Oshi decided to reply. Of jelly? Oh, you could show up, Edgey. I'm glad I could be able to make it too. Thank you for letting me know, because I literally was in the shower at the moment, and then when you sent me that message, I quickly dried up and changed, and then went to go listen into the stream. Here's my problem. I don't know how to answer this. I think it's an I'm cooked scenario, because Jelly doesn't have any feats per se. This is one of those weird scenarios where Jelly doesn't have any feats, but I think because she's the combination of my Oshi and also female, I don't want to fight my friends too much. I mean, I'm fighting all of you guys, but like, it's very hard to want to just fight your Oshi and also like want to win per se. Like, there are a few if I had more male Oshis and stuff like that, then yeah, I'd want to fight them just to be able to like have a good spar with them. But like, I don't want to fight Jelly. She's too nice to me. She says a lot of nice stuff to me. I'd feel bad. I'd feel like actual big regret where I think I'd tell all the edges to stand down and then just lose. I think I'd fail instantly the moment that she shows up into the ring. Which is unfortunate. I think if it was like of a legitimate, like, if we're talking in terms of legitimacy, which I'll let you guys pick. I'll let you guys do a vote if I should put it for legitimacy or for realistically. If it was like no holds back and everything like that, it had to be done. It would be an ice sweep because Jelly has no feats. Jelly's just a detective right now. She has some magical. It would be probably like a low diff. Because here's the thing, in current Jelly's form of her model that she's doing right now, she's doing Magical Girl based on coffee, and while I am weak to magic and everything like that, I am not made of paper. I'd probably get a few burns from it, but it's still coffee at the end of the day. I don't think I'm gonna die from that, unless it's just a super fucked up blend that she injects me with, like poison. So realistically, I think I sweep. I think I would sweep or like low diff, but in the sense of her being her being female and my Oshi, I think I'd fold. I think I'd instantly fold. All right, now I get to one of you guys. Up next is Holden. Alright, Holden. Well, I'm getting your image right here. Why don't you bring up some feats? Bring up some feats here right now. Hold on. I totally forgot to make a PNG for this. It's okay. It's okay because I grabbed one from your Twitter right now. You don't have to make one. In a moment, I got you. I got you. Alright. I'm gonna be real, Holden. You're also my friend. But unfortunately, you're not my Oshi. So you don't get the... How do we pick? Realistic legitimacy. Yeah, I guess you guys want... If you guys want the flat takes of like W and not counting like friendship and everything like that, then I will answer that. Holden getting folded like paper. I'm gonna be real, Holden. I do not think you, unless you got some insane feats to bring up right now, which is the good time to bring them up. I don't know how you get past the 500 plus edgers. Leave my paper face alone. It's okay. Even though I think I sweep you right now, because I don't think you have a single answer to any of them, I still think you're a good guy. You'd still my friend. After the beat up, after I'd kick your ass, we'd go get beer afterward. It's okay. I'm just a normal guy. It's okay. Unfortunately, normal guys don't win fights against Lunarians. But that's okay. Even shonen fight. See, don't say that, because then like you're gonna be the underdog in this situation. That's gonna make me the villain, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna be written out to be able to lose. This isn't this isn't My Hero, and this isn't JoJo. I stomp you right now. I'm all Holden. You gotta learn how to flat. You gotta learn how to do some stuff. You gotta learn how to do some stuff right now, because realistically, it's gonna be a toughie. Realistic? Okay, I'll do realistic. I'll do realistic. Realistically, I guess Jelly is in a ice sweep. I think she's worse than Holden. Well, she's probably a little bit. She's better than Holden right now, I think. Unfortunately, she does have some magic, but I don't see how the coffee magic is gonna beat me in like a to the death fight. All right, here's gonna be the first challenge one right now. Here's gonna be the actual first one that might prove like a challenge of a fight. Hey man, those espresso types for Earthbound sure hurt a lot. They do hurt a lot. But also she doesn't say if she specialized. I don't know what she has only just recently come up with this. So I can only go off speculation right now. I can only go off potential man. Potential magical girl. And while I love Jelly a bunch, and hold on, I'm gonna do this real quick here, just so it's not just big shit talking. But if you guys can, for me, Jelly released a new video. Go check it out if you have time afterwards. Don't do it now because I'm kicking people's asses right now. But someone that's mod. If any of you guys, if any of my mods are here, can you please pin that? Can you pin that for the rest of the stream? If not, I'll go in and do that myself, but I can't do it in the current state. So Trent is going to be complicated. Because as far as I know, Trent is big plant manipulation here. And plant manipulation can go crazy. Because he is just literally a plant monster right now. He is a humanoid plant monster. And that's where this can get complicated. Because he can start poisoning a lot of you guys. So it's already technically a magic. And he can start... If he has big plant manip where he can already have like a living Venus flytrap on him right now, and that's one of his biggest thing, he's already primed for eating. So I think the edger numbers are going to be difficult. But here's the thing, I think it's going to be big dependent on the arena, because if we're in a big forested area, I think I lose. I think there's like a good chance that I lose because he has the environmental support there, just be able to do a whole bunch of shit. If we're fighting on my home turf, the moon, you can't go plants on the moon, sucker. And then he's defenseless. He has no plants to manip right now. So, and plus there's no water for him to manip because it's the moon. All the water there is frozen or something. Well, it's not frozen because I drink it, but you know what I mean. There's no plants to manip up there. So I think he loses. So I'm going to put it in 50-50. I think it is big dependent on where we're fighting. If it's just like, if it has easy access to a lot of plant material, then I think he wins. He hard wins. If it doesn't, then I think I easily win. This fucking guy. Alright, now we got this guy here. Where's he at? Good thing he's not here right now, so he can't refute any points that I'm about to bring up. Alright, so now we have Sev here. So here's the thing with Sev. Sev has only physical feats. Sev only talks about his jiu-jitsu and everything like that, which is cool and all, but he's just one guy. And he wants to talk about heel hooks. The edgers don't even have heels to hook. So he's just gonna get swarmed right now. He's gonna be pretty much in the same spot as like Holden right now. Like where I would easily sweep him. You know what? I've been thinking about it a little bit. I can be reasoned to bump Jelly up to a low diff, the bottom of low diff, just because on the fact that since it is magic, there is the potential for poison to be there, for poison coffee. And I don't have an answer for poison, but still, like, it has to get through all the edges, and making them hot and soggy is probably a answer. It depends on how long term that answer is going to be. How much mana does she have before she runs out? Alright. I have to see who this guy is, because I have no idea who this guy is. A Street Fighter character? Okay, hold on. Alright, let's check some feats here right now. Alright, so here's the next one right now. It was a request of doing Rolento. I think that's his name. So for Rolento here, while he does beat me hard in speed, because I am pretty much a little bit above average, he's supersonic, so he is 100% going to be able to blitz me. He's only doing physical stuff right now. I think he can be able to have some case where he can get a nice knockdown, but again, my big like trump card comes down to the 500 edgers that I have. The 500 plus edgers, unless you have something that easily takes care of them, like, you have to deal with that. And at the end of the day, like, if I hypothetically surround myself around all of you guys, like, if I'm just in the middle of like a storm of circle between all of you, he has to still get around all of you guys, or like find some manner to get through with it. I bet it would be possible, but he'd probably run out of energy because he's still human. At the end of the day, he could probably get some good licks in, but I think he's worse than Jelly. Probably, I think he's probably like low diff, and the only thing carrying him right now is really just the speed, because I'm higher defense than him because he's just small building level, and I'm pretty sure, like, especially if I have Meteor, I'd still be regular building level. I can see a few scenarios again where he can just outspeed everyone. He can outspeed the edges, and he can outspeed me and be able to get some nice hits in, and possibly even get like a KO, like a knockdown. But I don't see where he completely like one-shots me or anything like that, like, or one-shots any of the edges. I feel like he's just gonna run out of energy at some point and be able to not continue with the fight. Again, there's still some chances though. There's still some chances where he can be able to blitz me, and then like the fight's over if I go down. But yeah, I don't think it's like the cleanest one here. It's like the most generous low diff, because he should probably be like king of ice sweep. But we'll probably come around and reorganize a few things. Alright, Turney, if you're here, I have no idea what this character is. You can't just... Don't just drop an image of a character and then expect me to know who this is. Alright, hold on. Any of you guys in chat right now, do you know who this is? Do you know what this character is? I've never seen this character in my life, but here's where we come into a problem with them here. Makes me think Hollow Knight. It's definitely not Hollow Knight, but I don't know who this character is. I will say though that, like, I don't know who this is, so I won't be able to give a good read on it, but at least going by a little bit of what's in the image and stuff here, this would probably be not the cleanest fight. I think this one is probably like, I would probably rank this one just alone from aura on a high diff, because fire is going to be one of the hardest things for me to overcome with the edgers. I think I can be able to probably do fine for some level of fire, but like for the edgers, you guys are mochi and you probably start melting and stuff like that. You probably start melting like a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and then like, do you guys bounce around and stuff like that? You're darn just like hobbling around. Do you have to do like dynamic movement? You'd probably start falling apart at the seams. So if there's like if she spawns a lot of them, if this character spawns a lot of them, which it kind of looks like from that design, like it spawns like a few of them there, and it looks kind of like they have a couple of other ones that fall out of their hair.
Chicken
I think this is a very big high diff. I don't think this is going to be an easy W, like, at all. It could probably even move on to I'm Cooked, but we got another complicated one right now. We got... Oh wait, I got a message from Seth. Alright, here we have Steven right now. So Steven, real shit, I'd sweep. I don't think you, what do you have that can beat the, well, I'll let you have the floor for a second here. What do you have that can beat the 500 edgers? Consider this, you are not an edger in this situation. There's a clone of you that is an edger right now. What do you have that can beat the 500 edgers? I'll let you have the floor here to put out a feat here. You can kick them all. Yeah, but they have physical resistance here. So like they'd most likely just bounce it off. If you even smack some of them here, they'd probably just bounce around everywhere. Like with a person I was talking about earlier, while they have physical resist, piercing would still hurt a whole lot. So that, but you're talking about blunt trauma. You're talking about blunt stuff right now, which is stuff that they're really good against. You can keep them out of the way and get to you. All right, you've convinced me. You convinced me that you're still in I sweep, but since you've actually given a good argument, you get above Sev. Actually, you get above Holden as well, because Holden didn't give any arguments. Unless Holden comes back, then I might change it around, because I have that power. You get king of I sweep right now. You get to be the guardian of I sweep. I have a gun. Alright, how many bullets you got? How many bullets are in the chamber? $501? That still doesn't beat all the edgers. That still leaves 31 along with me. But man, good. I respect the I have a gun answer. I do respect that. Gun, huh? I'll give you that. I'll give the guns piercing. I don't think that they'd pierce like to completely kill an edger though. To be fair, since they are made of mochi, like they would kind of just be super fucked up looking, but it's not like they have like regular anatomy here. They are just made of mochi, so like that's why they kind of just die to fire and everything like that, and like magic, because they don't have any resistance to that. So that completely messes up their ability to do anything. They're kind of like golems. So I mean, like, I forgot I made a mochi. I can eat them. All right, bro. With your fit, you're not Nikikawa avocado. You cannot eat all of them. You'll eat. I'll give you that. You can probably eat like maybe 10 of them. I need a new track. Hold on. I appreciate the compliment. I think that's a decent amount there. I think after that you'd start. You're not Bill Dotrieve where you can just be able to eat all of them. And you're not Joey Chestnut, and you're not old Nikikawa avocado. I don't think you can be able to eat all 500 of them. What about realistically? Because you're my friend and my music person, I'd recognize that, and I'd probably put you to low diff. You would not hit cooked like Jelly, because Jelly has the two things going for her of Oshi and female. While you are high tier, and I would be less inclined to want to fight you. Well, some people are still my friends, but I'd want to fight them because of the fact that I want to fight them due to the fact that I'd want that challenge. So like Coyote wouldn't as friend, but I'd still want to fight Coyote because it seems fun. Trent would also be like, I want to fight you because it seems fun. I don't want to fight you because you're too much of my friend. So I'd put you in low diff because, while I still think I'd win, it wouldn't be a satisfying win for me. It would be very upsetting because I wouldn't want to hurt you. I don't think I can put you to a 50-50 because, like, if you already try to start fighting me, like, the other edges are going to aggro to you, and I don't think that they're going to be as forgiving. So I have to look at it in that perspective. I think you could probably be... You can probably hit the low diff, so you get the upgrade from Ice Sweep to low diff, but I think, especially with Gun has helped you become king of Ice Sweep right now. You're the barrier right now. Alright, let's see who's next. Oh, we got Zeph here. He was rigged without Sev. Well, he should have thought about that. He should have thought about the fact that I just rig it to be part of what I wanted it to be. There's an ad. I'll wait a little bit for the ad to finish. I'll wait for the ad to finish here. So the people that do not have sub can be able to not miss anything on the ranking. I miss Drassman and Strauss to get to that top tier. Dude, you have to have some insane feats just to, like, you have to, like, hard counter my character to get into I'm Cooked. Like, there's some people that, again, thankfully they didn't respond. But like I said, like, Mog, who's like a dinosaur slash raptor V slash T-Rex VTuber. I only say slash because I can't remember exactly which one it is off the top of my head right now. So I'm a little fucked up right now. I think he would be a high to I'm Cooked. Any of the wizard, like high wizard or high like magic user VTubers, I would be in a 100. They would 100% be in I'm Cooked because I have no counter to any of their magics. I'm so heavy. I have gravity on the moon. We would still consider like regular gravity. There would not be any moon gravity. Ideally for the scenarios, most of them are not environmentally based. If they were environmental, then like I would be very fucked up if I came to fight you on the Earth, because I'd be used to moon gravity, and you would be fucked up trying to fight me on the moon because of differing gravity, because of moon gravity. So I'm not counting that. The only time where I considered environmental is if the character is very tuned with environmental, like Trent, where if he has plant manipulation, then like that's going to be super important on environment. So that would be the only case where if we're in a place where there's no plants like the moon, I'd probably win. But if there's a bunch of plants like the forest or whatever, he would probably win. Welcome back from the ad. So I was waiting for you guys to be able to go to the next person. But so the next one we got is Zeph. I'm gonna be real. Zeph is kind of one of those ones where if he was a like gnome or dwarf or something like that, I guess he is, because he is just like an elf. 100% is from what I understand. Unless I'm just pure wrong. I'm gonna check it. I'll double check my notes here. He's got some gnome roots. If he has some gnome roots, then he can possibly be bumped to like a low 50-50 pure wrong elemental being of wrongness. So here's the thing, I don't think he out damages me like at all per se. I don't think he beats me in like the pure one-on-one fighting, but if he is a gnome and everything like that and he takes everything into the ground, that's going to be complicated per se, because he's going to have a big territorial advantage there. And while the edgers are very strong against physical attacks, if he just makes a sinkhole appear like around all of you guys and makes it too steep to be able to jump out of, unless you guys start building a tower, which is going to take a while and not even get all of you guys out, it does cripple a lot of the defenses there, where it could end up being a 50-50 based on, like, again, I don't think he has any big strength feats that could be able to beat me, but terrain by itself, that could get complicated. That could start messing things up. It's even probably a little stronger than, I'd say it's a stronger 50-50 than Trent's, because Trent's is big reliant on if we're fighting in an area that has plants or not. But Zeph can kind of do this like wherever he wants. Like, it's not based on whether we're on the moon or on Earth. It applies to both. It just is a matter more so of, because I think that's his answer to be able to take out the 500 edgers, of just being able to sink them in with like holes and stuff like that. Even if it doesn't have to be one big hole, just a hole big enough to be able to stuff them in or get them stuck is enough to be able to get the job done there. And then once it's just me and him, then that could be able to make, that would be the big challenge there, where I think I win the physical fights there. But if he again started doing some terrain manipulation stuff, like brought me underground and everything, then that's where it can get complicated. Plus, gnomes unfortunately have magic. I don't know if Zeph specifically specializes in magic per se, but gnomes are known for having some level of magic. So I think it's a, well, no, I think it's a lower 50-50 than Trent, because Trent's on the more extreme side where he gets the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. Zeph, all his 50-50 does is just answer the question of how to be able to deal with the 500 edgers, and that's it. Like, once he hits me, it has to be a lot of manip and like everything to be able to go through with all of his plans. And even then, it's reliant on the fact that like I just don't get frustrated with the maze and just start like crushing the wall as well. Like I start punching the walls together just to be able to make the hole even worse, or like damage this whole structure around it, the whole security of it. So again, it's not the easiest answer on how to beat me, but it's the easiest answer on being able to beat the edgers. I think a decent 50-50 is where he belongs. Alright, who's next? Alright, we have Ace here. This is the only person that's given any feats specifically. This is gonna be a hard one. Honestly, I think Ace could be a potential like. All right. So here's some feats that Ace brought up here, just to be able to read it to the people at home while I'm pulling up the photo here. So according to Ace, he does have his bat melee, he does have explosives as well as a gun, and along with those explosives too, it is specifically iterated that he does hit the explosives with his bat, or at least that's what Dan, maybe like a crossing roads that I'm getting from Dan of how it like works in the Death Road to Canada mod, which I love anyway, so I'll give him that feat anyway. So he has good precision, like ideally he probably has good precision with it to be able to hit the bomb, to know as to where it is. So I'll give him a decent precision feat for that one. He also has his robot assistant, which he says does not fight, but it brings him help. So probably it does some forms of analysis as the fight is happening. So kind of like a Cortana in a sense. So he has a second mind as well helping him. Unlike mine that is just kind of like reactive and not really like analyzing too much of the. I'm trying not to use too much of the pendant in my case here. I think that's one of those things where like if it gets really to a scrap, where I'll start talking about it more of like what type of intelligence it would bring, but I don't think it'll be something to have big reliance upon for a lot of these fights. But in a deck of cards to summon digital items on the fly. I'm assuming the digital items also impact the real world as well, because he did not specify as to what type of ones here. So here's the thing. I think personally, I think Ace could be a high difficulty one. I think Ace is probably one of the few people that can start getting into the high diff range. I don't think it's an easy sweep. I think I have a few things that, like, again, if it does come down to pure melee and everything like that, I think if it's up close and personal, I think I might have this slight edge over Ace. Only because, like, he won't have his bombs. His bombs are probably the biggest clutch factor right now of, like, him dealing with the edgers. Because not knowing specifically as to what he has of digital items, because it's not specified here, so it can mean anything, really. There's no specific thing that I can pull to right now to be able to answer that question. Because of the fact that he can be able to start blowing up a good chunk of edgers right away, he can start... 500 is a lot, but also an explosion is heat and everything like that too. So if he starts putting explosions around and making the area itself hot, it will start doing the same effect of just using heat magic and everything like that, which will in turn slow you guys down, make it like harder for you guys to move and everything like that, making you guys much easier targets for him to be able to take out with like his gun or anything like that, or just even his regular bat. because then he'll be soft enough for him to be able to like squish or like turn into paste. So I think on that front he easily deals with the edgers. But then he comes for me, and it comes down to a lot of the digital items per se. Especially since he has the assistant there. I'm not exactly a skilled fighter per se. I think only for lore wise, like I think in the current lore that I've written right now, it's like beforehand I wrote that I was like in the military, but I don't think I would. That's very prestigious of a kind of thing, and I don't think that really fits me. So I've got into like mini gangster a little bit, especially after the Casino fit. So like I can see like myself as Edgey the character having like some fighting prowess, but not anything super professional. And again, he's kind of loaded right now. He does have a quote unquote loaded deck with his deck of cards item, but also like there's just a lot of question marks that unfortunately I don't have direct answers to outside of just tanking the damage there. So I don't think it's the easiest win for me right now. I think it's actually like a big L for me. I don't think it's 100% of an L because it's not like a complete wipe. It's not a complete stomp because like he has no durability feats because hold on, wait, I gotta go to the bathroom. BRB. Go to the bathroom real quick. I didn't destroy the toilet. I didn't destroy the toilet. I had to pee really bad. Isn't it poop his pants? I think he removes all quals. He's trying to say we all win now. It's not true. I had to pee super bad. But yeah, I think I just have no answer like at all to the close combat part of Ace. Like he is like normal human durability as far as everything that's been shown. There's nothing shown like where he has like nano machines or anything like that where he can go band for band in durability. If he had that, then I think he'd probably be in an I'm cooked status, but the fact that he doesn't have high durability, it's more of a liability for him to come into me directly and try to finish me off there. Again, he has his gun and his bat for bombs, so he can just literally start spamming bombs for me from afar. And that can probably end up taking me out. I don't think I'd fold to a bomb, but it's not unlikely either that he can be able to have he has a decent to good shot at taking me out. The only thing we also go band for is like our little guys. So if I have the meteor here and it's kind of feeding me minor information of like weak points and everything like that it's noticed, or like just where to be able to strike for like optimal stuff. He also has his robot that's probably feeding similar information, so it becomes like a negative there. It becomes neutralized because like we're getting a whole bunch of information, and at that point it just comes to like stats, which again I think Ace just has a better shot of beating me than not. I don't think it's a complete fold. All right, here's now finally we can get to someone else that's currently here right now. We got Milo here now. All right, I'll give you some time if you want to say some feats right now, but I'll talk about what I'm currently thinking right now. So, I don't think you, as much as I've talked about other people, I'm not sure if I'd fully alcohol fuel wearable strength in a shotgun. I think right now, I'm calculating right now, but I think you do way better than Coyote right now, because I'm trying to think right now if you fall into the same as Zeph here, because I think you and Zeph are pretty much the same thing, like, just only with Zeph doesn't really have any, like, I think in the one-on-one situation we're kind of tied for strength-ish, and you have the shotgun. The shotgun's probably the only thing that, like, can't parry bullets, bro, but not magic makes it difficult. Yeah, you being not magic makes it hard to put you up, but I think I should take Milo along with the next death row run. His gimmick is handy with custom enemies.
Gamer.
It's
I want to talk about. Finish your bit.
All right.
We'll talk after.
I think for you right now, honestly, you have the same thing where, like, you can be able to terrain manip, or I don't know if you terrain manip enough as, like, Zeph, but or Terra, but I could see, like, there being, like, traps put around everywhere, where, like, it is basically a not as, but, like, very similar type of thing, where of just big terrain manipulation. So, trying to think. I'm gonna leave it at the king of low diff right now. But I do think there's, like, I do think there are legit scenarios where I'm in my head debating on bottom 50-50 right now. I'm thinking. All right, what did you want to say, bro?
Why are you hoeing me?
I'm not hoeing you. I'm not hoeing you
Bro.
right now.
I'm at the bottom of I sweep.
See, the thing is that I have given reasons for everyone right now. Yours was to put you there for fun. You and Holden were there because, like, no feats, 0 feats right now, and Steven was king of I sweep because he said he had a gun. So he's technically doing better than all the both of you.
All right.
All right. Here's the answer. Here's basically the answer where everyone has to answer for you to get even to at least 50-50.
No, it's okay. Watch. Let's continue. We'll finish the list, and then we'll go over it again one more time to see if we want to make any adjustments, right? Because, you know, once you finish it, you always look at it, you're like, maybe, I don't know.
I get that. Goblins are low tier fodder. Dan said it, not me.
Dan, you're getting thrown in the blender.
I think we'll come back to you, Milo. I think right now it's either or. I'm flip-flopping between, like, a high 50-50, because I could see, like, it going more of weremole, of just be, if you could probably just literally be like the Smiling Friends mole man. You just, like, completely start digging those tunnels instantly. If you do that, if you did it like that, that would be as equivalent of just being able to make it just like magic of terrain manip. But then it comes down to the exact same thing of Zeph, where it's just like, all right, you've gotten rid of all the edges, and now it's just the one-on-one, and then that's gonna make it hard. That's where it's gonna be the one where it's everything's on the line. You know what? I'll give it to you right now. The bottom 50-50. All right.
The mining powers are strong.
Let me
Can't deny it.
Let me see for this guy here. All right.
Who's next?
For
Who we got?
this is awkward Phil. I'm gonna be real. I am trying to check because I think I'm not gonna be mean and say this is potential, man, but there is there are 0 feats to work with right now. This is in the same case of Alice. Like if Alistair responded and said, "If like all you guys are just regular guys, you don't beat me. You don't have an answer to the 500, but you get bottom of bottom right now." 'Cause I don't even know if you have any combat prowess right now.
That's fair. That's fair. He doesn't have combat press. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to always sweep. It is ideal if you do, because then you're not going to get a good spot. But like, you don't have to always sweep. Let me see. Alright, now some bonus ones right now. Some bonus ones for people that sort of responded.
Mods, can you shoot Coco?
Over 7. Once above, I'm about to beat his ass one time. Coco actually, like, might be, like, high diff.
I'm gonna kill you both. Alright, who are our bonus guests?
One is gonna be Ryuta. Right here. Where Ryuta... I'm thinking right now. I'm trying to think right now, because Ryuta has... I can only go off older feats and assume that some of them still translate to the new model. Because he didn't respond of if he wanted to do it. He just kind of responded to when I was saying like beef or chicken, and he responded to that. So I'm going to count it as an honorable mention of having him on
that
here.
Counts, that counts. That for sure counts.
Yeah, but he didn't respond
Chicken
with
jockey!
his model. He just said, he just sent a Pop Team Epic GIF. So,
all right then, yeah, fair.
I'll do it as an honorable mention. Ryuta, I could see it as a high-low diff right now, because even though he is magic, a good part of what he was beforehand was like even though he's just like maid right now, maids don't win fights, bro. You came to the wrong place right now to be able to be winning the fight with the maid dress on. But also, old Ryuta would clobber you. He lost all his muscle mass, so yes, exactly. He had big magic as well as strength, so he probably it could have been a high diff to an I'm cooked. But right now, losing all the muscle, not even showing if you still have magic feats right now, just still having the demon body, but no possession of any magic feats right now. It can be implied that there's some, but that's potential.
Because if that's the case, you're cooked.
There's no feats to go along with demon magic. See, the thing is that you have to have, if you're gonna even escape low diff if you're gonna even escape low diff, you have to have a pure answer to the 500 edgers. That's the basic requirement to be able to get out of low diff.
Clearly, demon magic can deal with 500 edgers. It's
But
not just any magic.
There's no confirmation. There's no confirmation of what type of even magic in general.
Bro, name one time a demon has had bitch-made magic.
Whenever they spawn the undead or summon undead, and that shit has like 5 HP.
That's the equivalent of 500 edgers.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. You just summon zombies to counter the edgers. That's exactly what that is.
Dude, they're not alive. The edgers are like golems. They're not gonna get turned into zombie edgers.
I know that, but like, you summon zombies using demon magic. Doesn't have to be an edger. Just could be zombies you had. Given prep time.
Dude, prep time. There's no prep time here. This is
time. All right.
Yeah, we're doing this with 0 prep time. We're doing this death battle style where it's like it's just raw going into the fight.
Well, if they're golems, why not just like you're telling me the demon doesn't have portal to hell spell and like opens up a big ass hole in front of you and the
That's
golem
high level.
enters
That's high level demon stuff though.
That's not high level. That's just portal to hell. That's just how they get from here to there.
Yeah, but that's portal to hell is teleportation there between the two places. It's not just open portal and then summon a massive mob event of stuff. Like, you can do summon familiar. Sure, you can do summon familiar, but that's gonna be one guy against my 500 guys. That's at
What if
least
the one guy he summons is like, I don't know, like a fucking T-Rex?
We already talked about this earlier. You missed when I talked about that. Thank God the T-Rex guy did not respond. He liked the tweet but didn't respond. Because I was gonna be like that one. I was gonna be like the one. What's his name? The fire guy from One Piece. Man, I better stay my ass here or my ass is cooked. If he showed up, because
Yeah.
all right, because they could be able to stand like blunt force trauma, like it'd be able to stand blunt attacks, but piercing, they probably fold to piercing, and those bites of like dinosaur guys, fold. I think that easily counters the 500 edgers. They're probably gonna have big stomach aches, so it's probably like maybe 20 or so that they can be able to before it's like, oh, I'm so full I cannot move, or just dies from diabetes because they're like made of mochi and sugar. But like,
they're made of mochi, bro.
Yeah.
A demon dinosaur is destroying your 500. They don't have to swallow. They could spit it out.
they could spit it out, but they're not. It's gonna be so delectable, like Brian that in that one message, the taste is delectable and divine. And then the demons are gonna start clapping like a seal.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, the demon magic is being super underestimated. If you are being disrespectful.
Hold on,
if you
wait.
don't
Dan gave me a
50-50.
feat right now. The first couple of edges get cooked into solid rice rocks. The rest use them as projectiles. Easy. There we go. There we go.
Demon magic is getting hoed. I feel like if you don't put them in 50-50, you're just being disrespectful.
It's not being hoed. It's the fact that like it's not even confirmed if they even have magic at all. I'm going on just the general sense of potentially there's magic there, but there's not even any confirmation of any forms of magic. There's no confirmation for any type of magic here.
I know this is really potential, man, but I'm telling you, man, demon magic implies it's goated.
We can't potential man into. You're not Brian right now. You can't potential man into. Like, no, you actually get cooked by this character.
I'm not saying you get cooked. I'm saying it's a 50-50.
He's top 1 right now.
I'm saying he's a 50-50. I'm saying putting him in low diff is mad racist.
Dude, I think I need to see at least some feats, because at least with everyone else here, like, they've given some answers for like some feats right now, and we'll go back if anything. But like, if they show up, because I know that they're live right now, if anyone wants to go to them right now and ask them if they have magic, and show me proof that and literally come back and show me like, yes, they have magic, then I will bump them to 50-50 if confirmed magic. But while it's still staying as potential man, I don't know if they have magic. They're in low diff, because at best they just have demon form, and that's it. 500 could easily swarm one person.
Dude. Alright, 500's a lot.
They're like the size of soccer
idea.
balls too, so like they're not even like tight.
The more you describe these edges, the more I think they're getting cooked.
Yeah, they're not.
They're for sure getting cooked. Alright, so you're telling me demon level magic doesn't have at least a mass AoE fire spell to melt emoji?
I don't know. Would you expect a made demon to have a massive AoE fire spell just on the swivel?
When their listed powers are demon magic, then yes.
It's not listed though. I'm giving this feat here. I'm being generous and giving this. There's no confirmation of any magic. That's why I said right now. That's why I said Ryuta's live right now.
I'll give you their channel.
I'll even shout them out right now. Hold on, what is their channel name again? Here, let me double check.
I'm just gonna look up the YouTube.
No, don't look up this for YouTube. You're not gonna find it.
Not gonna find it. Found it.
Did you find it for real? For real?
I did. I actually did. They're doing an art stream right now.
I know. That's why I said I know. I know that they're live literally right now. Can't even trust people right now. They're just gonna say like, there's just gonna be like, on 3 minutes are gonna pass by. Yep, they confirmed they have a actually like black hole. You lose. You're now in I'm cooked status.
I'm typing to his ass right now.
This is like crime. I've never seen more of a mutiny against me right now.
Bro, you know what you got? You got an unbiased commentator.
That's so Cap. That's so Cap Jr.
That, if I was biased, I'd be saying put him in high diff or I'm cooked. Okay, he just said he could smoke 5,000 of your guys.
What? I don't even have 5,000. All right, can we get to 6,000 followers like right now? Ask him with what? I refuse to believe. Just like, yeah, I smoked 5,000.
Okay, first I asked him if he had demon magic.
Okay. Tell him it's like life or death important that he answers this question right now.
No, what question?
Reputations are on the line right now.
All right.
Sev literally said it was rigged because you weren't here.
It's so true. Steven, the fact that you're in Ice Sweep too should make you upset.
Steven was perfectly fine with being top of Ice Sweep. Because he understood that he had nothing to.
Here's one of the many feats that prove that I don't belong in Ice Sweep. I'm an egoist. I would never think that way.
I don't know. Steven did have a gun, and he didn't even specify what kind of gun. Steven literally could have been packing like rocket launcher or BFG 9000, and he didn't even complain about being in an top of Ice Sweep. So the fact is that I'm just.
We'll cover it again at the end. We gotta focus and lock in on this demon magic. I'm saying put him 50-50, and we could call it a day. I'm not saying you're gonna die to them. I'm not saying you're getting cooked. I'm not saying it's a difficult match.
I refuse. We're already too far right now. I have too much riding on this right now to fold to a like potential man moment right now. I love Ryuta, by the way. Go follow Ryuta, even though I'm calling him potential man.
I follow Ryuta. He showed us some art I think he made for you. Or
Oh
shit!
shit!
So some giant boobs.
I don't know. Could be.
I got hit with an ad moment.
Don't tell Ryuta that I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes arguing against why he doesn't kill me instantly.
I'm not. I'm just asking him.
I'm saying this in general to all of you guys.
Things I asked him was like, one, do you have demon magic? He says, I got a fuck ton of demon magic. He's got the most demon magic. I said, do you think you could beat 500 mochi golems? And he said, I could beat 5,000.
Fuck.
Now.
Fuck. Well, what spell? What spell? I need to know what. I need to know band for band of what spell it is, and then I'll fold on 500. I'll fold if I know what spell it is. If he names a spell, shit, I'll fold.
I gotta sit through these 8 ads.
That's the art of the deal, baby. That's business. At the end of everything, the bit always comes first.
It's true.
All right, I've run out of people though. Where we start recommending people. You guys have people you wanted us to do as well. Like this tier list is small. Let's add more people to it just so it looks insane. Phoenix Wright. Okay, hold on. Hold on. This is important right now. Are we talking about regular canon Phoenix Wright, or are we talking about Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Phoenix Wright?
Ooh, that's real, that's real.
Because if it's regular as Phoenix Wright, it's like an ice sweep, but he puts up a decent fight. He puts up a decent fight against all 500. Regular, it's an ice sweep. Hold on, I'll get a picture of Phoenix Wright to put on here. Okay, regular ass Phoenix Wright has like negative strength feats. Like literally dude got knocked out by a fire extinguisher and had amnesia from that. I would never fall to something like that. But he has decent durability feats. Like he literally fell off of a mountain, a cliff into a freezing river in the middle of the winter. And all that happened to him was he just caught a cold. That's it. He did not take any damage from any of that. Nor the damage from, like, getting hit in the head with a fire extinguisher. He just forgot for a little bit of who he was. He also had coffee of, like... He also had a fresh brew of coffee, like, hit him in the face. Which should have left, like, horrible burns on him. Just, like, do nothing to him. It just mildly inconvenienced him because he looked stupid. So he has a lot of durability feats, but not a lot of strength feats. He's been lacking on some strength feats. There's that one bust of what's the name? The magician guy in game 2, case 2 of the magician that he could not move, and the only one that could move it was a monkey. So he does not have the equivalent strength of a regular ass monkey. He's weaker than a monkey. So I fold Phoenix Wright, but he definitely does like better than the average person. Odaria?
Can't beat that monkey barrier. That's the monkey bar.
You know what's a little bit disappointing? I'm not gonna lie about the me and Onaria fight. The me and Onaria fight comes down to this is like, is it a like strong 50-50 only because it comes down to the fact of if he has his, if it's just Onaria without his stuff, without his gear, because technically like his stuff is not part of him, like his ship and everything, it's not necessarily with him specifically, then I think I just fold Onaria. Like it's not even close because Onaria does not have any combat feats. But I'm gonna be real, I don't think I can just tank like a nuclear missile from a submarine. I don't think I win that fight.
Edgy, yeah, that's real. Also, I'm looking at this list, right? Want to know how I know this is biased?
How's biased?
No one's in I'm Cooked.
Because I haven't found it. No one has been in
Not
I'm
one
Cooked status.
person, not one person.
Dude, I swear.
That's insane.
I swear I've explained every single person right now and none of them have had I'm Cooked status. The only one that could potentially have been I'm Cooked is the one that's on top of high diff. The one that's on top of high diff, and the only reason why they're not in I'm Cooked status is because of the fact that I asked everyone in chat right now if anyone knows who this character is, and everyone said no.
It's a thing from Elden Ring.
It's a character. It's a boss from Elden Ring.
I think so. That's what the homie Chance said when he saw it.
If we can figure out what boss from Elden Ring it is, and I can look up some information, then maybe we can.
I don't know
We
if it
can
was
see.
a boss. It might have just been a minion.
I cannot be an I'm cooked status from a fucking minion, bro.
I'm not saying a minion, but what about? I'm still saying I'm getting honed, but
All right, hold on. Let me get an image of Oneria here.
I'm saying you gotta put Ryuta in 50-50, bro. They
What-
named the spell, but I was in an ad while they did it. I
Okay.
don't want to ask again.
Okay.
Seb, what if we team up? We cook him fast, bro. He doesn't even know my feats.
Don't potential man me right now. I'm trying to be nice to you
Bro,
right
okay,
now.
I can wave dash, first of all. Second of all,
Wave
backwards
dash.
long jump. I can backwards long jump glitch.
Dude, you need to you gotta at least get some flash step in there. Come
I
on, man. He said we wave
I got-
dash.
Bro, okay, first of all, I don't need flash step. You know why? All my command grabs are armored.
Bruh. You grab one guy. There's still 500 plus of us.
Good thing I could grab 500 times.
Oh,
What, you
stinker.
didn't even acknowledge cosmic mode.
Dude, you've never gone cosmic yet. Brian has gone cosmic, and that's why I'm also glad he didn't
Bro, he
he
literally-
didn't respond.
Brian literally has said, when you go cosmic mode, what if blank? And then he's done that hypothetical at least 8 different times.
I need Brian here right now to be able to answer that question.
Brian, I'm gonna ask him.
I think Oneria is like highest 50-50 because he has the most dramatic, he has the most drastic of going from I'm cooked to I sweep. With Trent, it goes from low diff to high diff, like, and then Milo and Zeph are pretty much like basic 50-50, but Oneria definitely has the most drastic of going from I sweep because Oneria has no physical outside of just being a robot and maybe having some weapons. I could see him having maybe like a weapon or two, but like, again, this is more so based on everyone else is environmentally based, and if I give myself the 500, I'm willing to give him the boat, but it's not necessarily the case that like the boat isn't part of him per se. And plus he has a lot of experience with like other stuff too besides the boat, like a tank, airship, well, like planes and everything like that, submarines. I will give him this, that I probably fold to a lot of those things, to every single one of those vehicles, but again, those are not something that comes standard with him. So he is at the highest. I think no one can beat him on 50-50, Oneria on 50-50. Oneria is the highest 50-50 because he can go drastically between I'm cooked to I sweep. Because even if he does have the ship, and I do see it, I have, if he manages to get a plane, outside of just trying to use the hammer that I summon to like bonk edgers up there to try to clog up the engine or something like that, I have zero. I have negative things that I can be able to do to a plane, to his plane, outside of just give a big middle finger to it as I die. I could probably like try to break off some stone and everything and like try to hurl it at him, but again, like I'm not very precise or very smart to determine if I would even be able to hit a shot like that. Yes, I think the king of 50-50. Doom guy? Dude. I don't know where you think that I beat Doom guy.
I got word back from Brian.
Alright. What did Brian say?
I sent it to you.
Alright, hold on. I'll read it in a quick second here. Let me do Doom guy real quick. Just so I can
Oh, yeah,
I
let's
can
do-
put him
let's
into
do
I'm
Doom guy.
cooked because
Now, okay, I was about to say, I'm like, if you hoe Doom guy, I'm gonna lose my mind.
look, I can't. As funny as it would be to just start What's up, Pazzy, by the way? And I guess I didn't say it earlier. As funny as it would be to like meme of like I could take Doom Guy, no. I fold hard to Doom Guy. I know he kind of didn't he literally even right now just like win a death the most recent death battle between him and I have zero answers to the Crucible right now because that thing is like super like beats magic at all. Doom Guy has zero magic, but like his arsenal just like completely shreds all of the edges pretty much, so that's nothing. And then I'm just only building level. I'm pretty sure he is it Doom Guy. Hold on, what is he on the versus wiki?
Let's look at the versus wiki. What undeniable source of facts and logic is the versus wiki?
All right.
Versus battle wiki, and then we're gonna search for fucking. No, I can. Doom Guy.
Doom Guy can reach a potential of 1C.
Potential man.
He can be complex multiverse level. I'm just building
Holy shit.
with for that they're giving him higher with I don't know where it comes in from, but it says higher with power-ups, Rage Booth, Sentinel Hammer. I think it's going off the different Doom Guys over the years, but like
Clearly. I mean, if you take in all of his feats and it's just the one guy, then yeah.
I mean, there's zero I can be able to do against him because even then, like, he's immortal at the end of the day. So even if let's say even in the best case scenario where I do get a kill on him, he's just gonna come back and kill me later, and I don't have immortality.
It does kind of make it unfair when you get to that point where it's just like, all right, there's no way you could lose.
If only I had prep time. Unfortunately, the rules don't allow me to have prep time.
What would your prep time give you?
Time to get stuff off my bucket list.
That's perfect.
All right.
Put Chowder from Chowder.
Chowder?
Yeah.
I think Chowder's like I'm cooked scenario. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so here's the thing with Chowder that makes it difficult.
8A.
Chowder is fat as hell. And I said this for like, you had to be certain types of people to do this. He could probably like unironically eat every single edger and like not be phased by it at all.
At all.
So like he obviously passes into 50-50. And then I think at most generous to me, I could high diff him because he's not really combat oriented. But I don't have a whole bunch of stuff to beat like a lot of the stuff that he just does. He does have fourth wall breaks.
That's true.
Multiple
right?
times.
Powers and stats. Let's see. He has air manipulation and flight. Fire manipulation, electricity manipulation, poison manipulation.
Oh yeah, he has big magic. I fold against magic.
Sleep manipulation, creation, duplication, spatial manipulation, and then resistance to possession, time stop, extreme heat, and ice.
Look, I don't even resist time stop right now, so I just lose instantly to Chowder.
Speed at least hypersonic plus, likely higher.
I think I don't lose as bad as Doomslayer, but I definitely
No, Doomslayer's
lose.
crazy.
It would be a much funnier loss.
I think you could put him in the high diff, cause like like you said, Chowder is not combat oriented, right?
The
He's
thing,
not out here trying to kill you, and all of his stuff requires a lot of specific conditions to be met, where maybe only one of the things.
literally, my best case scenario with Chowder is just like he eats all he sees is the edgers. He wants to eat them all, eats them all.
Either
Maybe
becomes
gets a
diabetic-
stomach ache and dies from it, or just like is satisfied and just leaves the fight after that, after he's had his fill.
That's the thing, is that like when he eats the 500 edgers, anything could happen. He could become diabetic and useless. He could eat them and not even be phased, and then continue to try and attack. Or he could eat them and be like, that's fine, and then I left. Like, it could
Exactly.
be anything. It's just whatever bit's funniest in the moment.
Exactly, but considering how just completely easily sweep he does compared to everyone else in high diff, I think he's probably the king of high diff.
Oh, for sure. Let's see. Who else is a good character?
I do Crazy Dave. So I'm listening. Got that Plants vs Zombie music playing right now.
Crazy Dave? Alright. Shaggy at 10% of his power. Shaggy goes to the top.
Shaggy does go to the top. It's not even like that's past like I'm cooked. Like the fight's just instantly over. Like the fight doesn't even happen.
What about Mr. Frog?
Dude, have you seen his recent feat where just I just walk into him and I die?
Forgot about that.
He didn't even throw a single punch. Just as they said, even in the show, that not a single punch was thrown. He became champion of the USC and killed everyone there. So, even when he's trying for strength feats, he has insane strength feats right now. Like he completely flipped the car over like it was nothing. Plus, he has gone like ascended mode right now, which he might even be literally stronger than before. For Crazy Dave, I'm trying to think right now. He does have like a gorillion amount of plants that could be able to kill me. I feel like it is very much a high diff scenario because, damn, all he just has to do is plop down that cop cannon. Kind of fucked. Unfortunately, I'm not a character within the Chinese PvZ where there's like the gargantuan that has 50 gorillion health and like moves at 500 speed.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of answers for Cerno. Dude, you want me to get like, are you trying to just fatten up I'm cooked tier right now?
I was gonna say I got one for you.
Well, let me add Cerno real quick. And I
We put
also
his-
put Shaggy as well, but like
You could just put a block up there that just says all of Toho.
no, there's some people I fold in Toho. Unironically.
Most of
Unironically.
Toho. The one human.
All the humans I fold Aku, I fold she's still human. I fold Kosuzu, she's still human. Miku. Dude, I lose to Miku. Miku's like, alright, I have to get through every single Miku fan. I can't win that fight. I bank on my 500 edges as my trump card of being able to win a lot of these fights. Miku has more than 500. Miku has probably millions of fans that I'd have to get through. Tens of millions of fans that, unfortunately, 500 is not going to cut it. I'll also put Ultra Instinct Shaggy here.
We're about to get hit with an ad.
Oh, we'll snooze it for now. I have enough snoozes.
Oh,
All right, yeah. Here's your king of I'm cooked to you right now. Unless there's just literally the negative version of me that shows up and has everything that I do, but like way better and stronger, and like kills me instantly. Unless it's Isaac with euthanasia at like infinity luck that shows up, I think I'm good. You versus myself. That would just be like a flat 50-50. Like, I'm not, even if I had like high int, which is my cripple right now, myself would still have high int.
What about Elvis from God Hand?
Elvis from God Hand? Ooh. I think Elvis from God Hand could be a low 50-50, only because I think if I gave him more, like if I would present him like, here's this delectable snack in like the Edger, he'd probably like it, but then he'd probably die from eating them. He's already like said that he's like already way overweight and everything.
True.
But I'll put him on here real quick. If it is Elvis in just like prime, I can't convince him to eat anything. I think I lose. I think it's a high diff moment, but he still has to get through. He has some fire, which can be it hurts me a lot, but I think it's like bottom height of like high diff. There's not really a whole bunch else of like strength feats. He doesn't for his demon form looking as scary as it is. It's not like. It's not that strong. It doesn't show like a whole bunch of strength feats during that fight. Alright, I'll put Miku up here as well. I also just get evaporated by the Miku beam, so...
Says he's about building level for Elvis.
Elvis? I mean, that means we're tied in power.
A true 50-50. Miku goes at the top too. Does that mean you get beat by Taylor Swift?
No. Taylor's...
Think of the Swifties.
The Swifties would love my Edgers. Plus, also the Swifties are mad at her right now, so I have that advantage that they're all mad at her.
Why are they mad at her?
Because big like trying to squeeze a bunch of profit out of them and everything like that.
I see.
Plus the new album has not been received super well. Minecraft Steve. I think Steve's kind of a hard one. Because, like, I'm just going to ignore any type of mod whatsoever, but, like, with netherite and everything, like, he becomes more durable, but, like, because thankfully Mojang is a bankrupt company that does not have any good ideas at all. They have not given him any good weapons whatsoever. Sev again. Hold on, wait. I have to invert his colors this time, so that way, or I have to give him a little mask right now to pretend that he's a different character. Honestly, for like Steve, every single weapon that they've given to Steve so far is like a garbage weapon for combat. Like the mace and everything, for how cool that is, all people use it for is just like parkour. It is so unoptimal to be able to use in like legit combat.
But he's got the spear now.
Isn't the spear's ass, bro? The spear like eats so much of your hunger when you use the lunge ability.
All your fucking hunger.
Dude, you can lunge like 3 times before your hunger bar is too low to do anything else. I'll just literally walk away from him. and then he'll be crippled and slow. Honestly, I'm not super scared of Steve. Like, he doesn't have a lot. Steve also does, like, in everything that they've done for Minecraft so far, which I'm very surprised about now that I've thought about it, they've not put in any single AoE attack whatsoever. Like, there's the swords, there's the bows, there's explosives, which I guess is sort of your AoE. They're a big fan of the Hunger Edition. I understand it because it makes food worthwhile and everything like that and cultivating it. But like, I just don't know why they really want to encourage everyone loves the lunge ability and having a good time with it, and Mojang just 100% wants you to not use it. Beforehand, they just crippled the durability where if you used a wooden spear and you did one lunge with it, it would break. And then they did the new one now where you can only use the lunge 3 times before you run out of hunger. Or maybe it was 2 times, I don't remember.
What about chicken jockey?
Chicken jack? Dude, I'm trying not to get pet up cooked right now, so let's not talk about chicken jockey. Splash potion, splash damage potion maybe. Look, even then of like splash potion of damage, it's sort of an AoE, but because he's limited on that as well, I have to take him at like a face value of having limited inventory right now, space, and let's say the edges are at least like the health of a basic zombie or whatever. I think for a basic zombie, for like considering damage as healing one, as the healing potion, it takes like 2 or 3 splashes to be able to kill one zombie. So like, if even going by like the most minimal amount of that, it's not gonna do a whole bunch to take care of the crowd there. So it'd be so much investment that it's just not gonna be worth it. He's gonna run out of tools and then like not have anything to do.
Okay, I'll give you Minecraft Steve being easy.
I don't think it's an ice sweep. I think there's like things that he could do, but it's definitely like a low diff.
Low diff. I'll give you Minecraft Steve and low diff if we can acknowledge that the guy from PvP Civilization might be high diff.
Oh yeah, that's different though. That's a different fight
That's not
because
Minecraft Steve. That's a different guy.
yeah. So Minecraft Steve here, very easy beat, but PvP Civilization, oh, not PvP Civilization, Parkour Civilization specifically, I don't think I win that one, because I have minor skills there, but I cannot. I don't know if I have what it takes to jump for the beef.
I was about to say, could you
So,
do the 1 block vertical for the beef?
I don't know if I can do the 1 block vertical for the beef. At best, the best I can be able to hope for is that a bunch of the edges stick themselves together to make a stair to help me get there. But then that's cheating. And I don't think it would be allowed, and then I'd die in Parkour Civilization.
Parkour Civilization.
Would eating the edges refill his hunger bar?
We'll do another 360.
Dude, alright, hypothetically, like, let's say he grabs an edger. There's still like a million more of them like coming after him, and it'd be like a bee situation where like, sure, the bees are super weak and you can kill them in like 1 swipe. There's like 8 of them after you right now.
I think it's like Silverfish though. He's got cleave on the sword.
He's got cleave. Look, it could be where he gets the sweep ability to be able to do that, but even then, like, the most thing that I'm scared about in anything that he has to offer is literally just fire aspect. That's it. Or in the super niche scenario of like him using which I don't even know if a lot of people knew that this is a thing, because I sure as hell didn't know it was until like last year. Where with the crossbow, you can be able to load it up with fireworks and be able to do explosive damage from afar.
That's true, actually.
That's the only thing that I can see of it being
That stuff like
slightly
jumps
higher.
high.
Well, it still takes up inventory slot there. You can't stack them on top of each other, so it becomes the same thing. It becomes the same situation of why not just have a whole bunch of splash potions of damage. You can be able to toss it. You could, but then like if we're doing it as inventory wise, he probably has like 9, 8, 18, 27, 36, 37 potions of those that he can be able to throw here. He has to take care of everyone and myself with all those potions. I don't think that's happening.
It's happening. I think that's a lot of potions, especially depending on the level you put them as. And it don't necessarily have to be like potions of damage. Like, what if it's a poison potion that brings you down to like, I'm dying? It won't kill you, but it brings you all the way down to that. And
It
then
would-
all he has to do is walk over and slap you and you die.
Well, it'd be a situation of, at the same token, like the moment the first potion goes out and they see that it's splash, it's not like they're gonna instantly dodge every single one. Like some ones are gonna struggle, but like they're not just gonna stand still the whole time and just let him be able to do that. They're gonna, a lot of them are just gonna easily. It's very easy to understand. Like, oh shit, he's just lobbing stuff at me. Let me just move out of the way of the object that he's hurling, because he can't.
There are 500 of them.
He can't throw a bunch of them at all at once. He can't rocket fire. He can't just like toss them all. If he could mag dump them, then sure, like I can see that happening. But like considering that you have to go to one hotbar every single, like one different inventory slot every single time to toss one out, it's gonna be slow enough where like people can start getting the idea as to what's happening. How about reassessment time? Okay, we can take a brief break here of reassessing everything. I think I'm cooked and high diff are solid right now. Alright, we'll start from the bottom of ice sweep.
Regular guy. Just
Yeah, regular guy who has like, unfortunately, like, and I feel bad because I think he's friends with like Trent. Like, I'm so sorry, Trent. I wish you were here right now so I can be able to at least scrap some feats off from you, but like, as far as everything I've seen, it's just a regular ass guy. Like 0 feats, like as basic milquetoast as it gets, where there's just nothing here right now. Phoenix Wright is still a regular guy power-wise, but like at least has some durability to probably last longer than regular guy. Sev could probably... Is this Fight Club? Yeah, this is me fighting everyone right now. This is me ranking as to who I can be able to... I'll give you this, where you probably can beat Holden, because Holden all just said is like, I'm gonna beat your ass, and then just put out a bunch of threats and then had no feats to back them up.
Edgy.
What?
Ryan gave me the cosmic feat. You can't be doing this to me.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was supposed to read this. Alright, hold on. Let's read what Brian had to AI generate for you here. Brian, I have cosmic form, right? Alright, but where's Jeremy on the confirmation? Oh, and hold on. Jeremy's probably asleep, so.
Yeah, Jeremy's EP. I barely got Brian.
One could argue. Alright. I can give you the potential man slot right now. I can give you the
Bro,
right next to potential man.
No, you gotta put me in 50-50. Because either I could have cosmic or I could be a bum.
Yeah, but you're like...
Put me in bottom of 50-50. Just put me in 50-50.
This is the biggest
Can't
plea
hold
of...
me. I'll get the biggest cosmic of all time.
Absolute bums coming up here, like pure tomato cans coming into the chat right now, just being like, yeah man, I could do it, I can make it work.
Edgy. Not 1 point could you claim to beat a chimp in a fight. I for sure could beat a chimp in a fight.
A chimp could not get past the 500.
See, you only make that point after I've already addressed that I could beat the chimps. You don't...
Look, I'll put you here just for
Yes.
now. But like, I'm gonna hear it
I
from
got
Brian, and
potential.
I'm gonna hear what Brian says the cosmic goes up to, and Brian's gonna be like, all you do is just like become shiny.
Brian's gonna be like, it's cosmic. And you're gonna be like, what does that mean? And he's gonna be like, what do you mean what it means? It means cosmic.
I'll ask what feats his cosmic form has, and Brian's just gonna say like, all he's gonna say is that
he's gonna say I beat the cosmic chimp.
yeah. Then I'll just follow up and ask what the cosmic chimp's feats are.
It's like a chimp's feats, but cosmic.
But yes, what's up, Chibi? Hold on, wait. Quick shout out to Chibi real quick.
Put Chibi in the fight.
Put Chibi in the fight, dude. I don't want to.
Chibi, would you whoop his ass?
Hey, look,
Yes.
he's got a face on his hat.
The problem is the answer to that is yes, because
Same hat.
I already said earlier when I was
Same
ranking Jelly, like Jelly would literally, Jelly is in the two extremes of being like near bottom low diff, only because like she has magic, but it's only like in current form it's like only loose right now of like coffee magic, and I think I could thug out some third degree burns there to be able to get the W, but considering that she's my Oshi and also like female, and I don't want to get the rep of like, boo, he beats up females, he puts them in ice sweep tier.
and she loves beating women.
Yeah, I don't exactly want that reputation. I put it in I'm cooked initially. I don't want to include more women on the tier list unless they really want to be on here, but like, I legit need some feats.
Chibi, I think you whoop his ass.
Honestly, Chibi would also be right next to Jelly if I'm cooked. Or I like Chibi too much. I like Chibi too much where I wouldn't want to fight.
Alright. Who else we got? Next we got who was that? That was next to me.
That's the guy from Street Fighter. Oh wait, no, that's Steven. That's Holden.
Holden?
Yeah, Holden. Which the guy in the mask is Holden. Which Holden had zero
Fake
feats.
threat, so like
Zero feats, but like his fit is pretty cool. So like he gets props for the fit.
he's got an intimidation factor. He's got an aura.
Exactly. There's a mini aura going on with Holden right now where like there could be some fear where a couple of the edgers wouldn't want to attack right away.
Alright, put Steven lower.
Alright, for Steven, put Steven lower. Steven doesn't go lower.
He just put the
Steven
aura
has a
on.
gun. Steven has a gun. He literally you still have not even said if you're packing heat right now. Even Mr. Satan's
Bro, I'm always
packs
packing
heat.
I'm always packing heat.
All you're packing is the blunt right now. That's the best heat you're packing.
Alright,
Not
Steven.
getting to touch Minecraft Steve right now because we just finished talking about him. I you know what?
I put normal Steven over Minecraft Steve.
You know what?
I'd put Minecraft Steve over Valente.
I Street Fighter guy completely folds to Minecraft Steve. So like, I'm trying to think right now. All right, I'll give you this, Steven. What could you do to possibly do better crowd control than Minecraft Steve? Right now he has explosives and also technically a gun because of the bow and
You know what
arrow, everything.
You know what else is explosive? Steven's technique. His jujitsu, flawless.
His name is not Sanji right now. He's not going to start bursting flames from his attacks. Unless Steven has some feats that say he can do that. Like that time when he told me that he was... At the time he told me he was stabbed. And then it just wasn't true.
I got me a heavy machine gun from TF2. He's got the heavy's minigun. That's crazy.
Alright, but the problem is that you're going to be super slow, so it's going to be easy to swarm you as you're revving it. So like you could... A minigun kind of puts you at bottom low diff, but like you get easily swarmed right away. You do not go into I'm sweeped, but like because I could see some stray bullets from like that possibly hitting me and ending it there, but it does not bring you to 50-50, just a minigun.
Jelly. We went over.
Jelly, look, follow Jelly on YouTube and check out the pinned comment for video. That's the most I want to say on Jelly. Because
Ryuta's been hoed, but you know what? I'm not even gonna argue anymore.
all right, I'll give him this where he can get to the bottom of 50-50 only because we didn't hear what the magic was, and I don't have a sub to be able to rewind it to be able to listen. But because he did say he has magic and confirmed that he can be able to take out 5,000, even though I feel like he made a mistake and meant to say 500 because 5,000's insane. I can put him on the bottom of here. Elvis. Whatever, real big dog.
Yeah.
Like bottom 50-50 right now because I can't have someone that with demonic powers over you and then see someone with also demonic powers underneath you.
Potential cosmic.
I need to see more than more than just potential man to be able to increase right now. This is as far as potential man brings you.
Fine.
All right, the two characters with terrain manip. Well, all three of you guys have terrain manip here, so like the fight is mostly boiling down to that, with Trent having the higher terrain manip because it's plant manipulation, and it has a higher extreme of being more useful. And on areas doesn't move. I think this whole place just stays the same. The only person that's like subject to move is like this thing. No. Is this thing that I still don't know what it is. It's right next to Chowder.
Oh, that thing. I think that thing, honestly, goes... I don't know which enemy from Elden Ring it is, but if it's what I think it is, it should be in, like, Raiden. But I don't know what it is. I'd have to talk to Chance again.
Yeah, if I knew more of what it was, and it wasn't, like, more of a fear factor than anything, it'd probably be able to move a few spots, but right now I just don't know specifically what this character is. The rawest form of just potential.
That's potential prime. Let's see. We got Cerno, makes sense. Is Cerno below Doom Guy?
Yeah, Cerno's below Doom Guy, but I think Cerno's probably above Doom Guy, honestly. Because, like, Doom Guy's kind of, where he can have immortality, but so does Cerno as well. Cerno does have immortality, and her immortality is tied to nature, so as long as the nature still exists, she will always come back. Doom Guy, like, does have immortality, but, like, it's kind of shown that he can just be stuck. Like, they did lock his ass up for, like, a long time in 2016. And only because of the failure that happened there was when he woke up from all of it. So, like, there's the minor potential where, even though I'm cooked, there could be a minor case scenario where, like, outside interference makes it so he can't come back and kill my ass. But Cerno could just easily just, like, die every single time and not care. And come kill me.
Cerno's crazy.
Also, it is just literally Cerno. I'd literally have a family, like Peter Griffin open the door. Holy crap, it's Cerno. And then she freezes me. And I die.
Well, I feel like you'd get a heads up of her coming at least. You'd hear the fucking song.
I'd hear it, but then I'd start jamming to it, and I just wouldn't pay attention.
Like, is that flight reaction?
The orange thing is an untouchable from Elden Ring. Okay, hold on. I don't know how you figured that out, but I will look up the Untouchable from Elden Ring right now. I see the Aging Untouchable. Okay, let me read this right now. That's insane if true, if this is an Untouchable, because alright, that's actually like unfortunate for like me not now knowing what this character is, because now they're just like, I think honestly I just sweep this, I sweep.
There we go. The
Only-
correction.
Only because like I the only reason I was carrying them into high diff was the fact that I thought that they were big. I thought that was fire. But if that's just like, if all their thing is that like they're kind of a scary monster that's just like they give madness and everything like that, dude, I'm dumb as hell. I'm just not gonna know what's happening and just parry their one attack and then like beat them up. My one saving grace for having like low intelligence is that this character does not become anything further than an ice sweep, a king for ice sweep. Trying to think, who else do we add? I could put Lighthouse on here because they also responded, but like Lighthouse also has 0 feats. Lighthouse would also be an ice sweep.
Ooh.
Unfortunately.
Skibbity.
Alright, who else can we add on here?
Let's see. That's a good question.
I could easily sweep Superman. I'm already in space. I could just like pull out my balls that I have infused with kryptonite.
That's insane. You think you could beat fucking
Mario? No. I stand 0 chance against Mario.
Mario?
Mario, Jumpman Mario, I do not beat, like, at all. Unfortunately. This is another one for... This is probably like a very generous to me high diff. Only because, like, he has to take care of all the 500 edgers. And, like, he probably could, honestly. Like, he probably has a very good chance of just the fact that he's Mario. Just be able to beat all of them. He has a lot of power-ups and everything at his disposal, so I don't think it'll be the biggest fight for him, but he might tire out or, like, make a slight mistake, which could mess everything up there. But, so he's not as surefire as, like, Chatter to beat all of them. But I think, like, pretty much once he beats me, he has a way better chance. Once he beats all of them, he has a way better chance of just kicking my ass than everyone else in high diff. Plus, like, what does the Verkus wiki even have him at right now?
That's a good question.
It's like multiversal or something. To be. And for that means he is multiversal level. I can't beat the guy that's just in multiple universes, unfortunately. Also, he can just easily fly through space with all the warp stars and everything. He has all that power. He can just become invincible whenever he wants. Immortality because of the one-up mushrooms. I can't do any of that. Also, I also fold to any type of Fumo, but like even worse than to Shaggy. If any Fumo came alive, I'd be so like happy that they came alive that I'd just like, even if they came up to me like that one Kogasa AI image of just chasing a family with a gun, I'd just die to them. Be like, oh my god, what a cute Fumo, and then dead.
It's quiet. Too quiet. Fuck. Death by full mode. You know what? There are worse ways to go. Worse ways to go.
True. I'm trying to think right now. Let me double check. Let me double check here. I feel like there's someone that just... Oh wait, no, that was Zeph. Double checking that there wasn't anyone that I missed here. That wanted to be in it to win it. Alright, there's one last person I can think of at least. The only problem is that they're gonna be a little bit complicated. Where is he? Where is he? Alright, so the last one, probably for the night because I'm getting tired, is like Lapin. I'm gonna be real, I don't think Lapin does anything to me. His ass is in the wire. His ass is a virtual person. Like actual, his lore is being like...
Yeah, no thing. Dr. House.
Hmm? Dr. House?
Dr. House.
Dude, Dr. House kills me. All I do is like, I'd like actually just be going to the hospital and then I wouldn't even know that the fight had started between him and I, and he just like poisoned me instantly.
You have lupus and then you die.
Exactly. That's the one case where I actually do have, where it says you do have lupus, and then I get with the worst lupus imaginable and just instantly die from it. But for Lapin, I think it's also an ice sweep scenario, but he's just gonna be like annoying, cause like he's just like an AI program in a computer, so all I'd have to do is just huck the computer outside, or just like, hold on, wait, do I have this one video that I can show real quick without getting like
The sidetracked.
well, just to put a grandiose idea of explaining what it would be like if Lappin and I fought. I'm just pulling up something here. I don't usually show YouTube videos to you guys here because you should watch the regular video, but this is the what it would look like if Lappin and I fought right now. That's me as Fox right now, and that's Lappin as Rob.
Oh, not this fucking video again.
Fox versus Rob. 3, 2, 1, fight.
I remember this shit. That's fucked.
That would be me and Lappin fighting right there. Because I just kick the computer screen or I kick his floppy drive and then he's dead. Lappin is not alive anymore.
Goodbye, Lappin.
Actually, like, that's literally worse than regular person because he can't do anything. I don't have anything for him to hack. Like, I don't have any cybernetics. I don't have any good tech on me that he can be able to use. I'm just literally the most, like, caveman kind of person. I just kick the floppy drive or the TV that he's on, the computer screen, and then he's dead. It feels really mean to put him all the way at the bottom because I do like Lappin a lot.
Hey, this
But
is
sometimes,
just like,
sometimes it's just it is what it is what it is. Yeah,
beat him in a fight.
yeah. But it's just unfortunately that's just how the fight goes. Right, but I shouldn't add more people that didn't ask to be on the list here. Because then I don't want them to come by and start wondering what I'm talking about that I can beat their ass. Good way to ruin a friendship. I think that's it. I think this is the final list here. How do we end this here?
The peak. The goated.
The peak.
The strongest, even.
I truly am some of the strongest. I have 8 fights that I don't win, or at least 4 fights that I absolutely don't win. 4 that are I have a low chance of winning. 7 that I could 50-50. 5 that I can easily win, and another 5 that I can, like, not even a chance, not even close type of win.
Good amount of dubs, though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did go through with it here, trying not to make myself super overpowered, because I wasn't gonna be like, I'm actually like a large city level due to the fact that I wear a meteor, so obviously I have the striking power of a meteor.
You should have done that.
It would have been really funny, but like, I did say for lore purposes, this is gonna be me before my training arc, where I can do that.
Ooh. Before time skip.
Yeah. But I think that's it here. Go check out check out Jelly's video.
Go check out Ryuta.
Yeah, check out
Go check
Ryuta.
out Jelly.
Go tell him that he does not have he's no longer potential, man. He has some feats to back it up. Check out this video from Jelly, cause she's super cool. Check out Big Sev.
Check out Edgey.
You're already doing that if you're here. So follow me on my second channel. Follow me on my second channel's Twitter. Follow me on the Facebook of my second channel. Follow me on my second channel.
Follow me on my third channel.
Cheer 100 thanks for the
Shout
stream.
out
Thank
Dan.
you, Dan. Shout out Dan. Check out Dan's mod, which I think still works if you do !Dan.
Do Big Dan. Only the goats.
Yes, please check out Dan's mod. It's awesome. Oh, sweet. Check out Onaria, because he got the... Check out all the VTuber people that I mentioned in this list.
Shout out all the people we played TF2 with. That was Scarlet and Shattered,
Yeah, that was...
as well as Chibi.
That was
Chibi
Sir
again.
Shabby, Shattered Violet, and Chibi.
Shout out Big Caleb. Go check out his art on Twitter.
Shout out the Yankees, because they're not the Mets.
Shout out the Yankees.
Shout out with Edmund for making Isaac. Probably one of my biggest and most enjoyable Dine 6 ever.
I was
Thank you.
on vacation in the American South,
Oh, wait.
and there is
Narrative
a
talking.
chain of restaurants called Cookout.
Shout out
Which,
my motherfucking
If you're
dogs.
familiar with the In-N-Out Burger of California,
Burger!
then you're kind of familiar
Shout
with the
out
type of
Burger.
chain restaurant this kind of is. It's,
Shout
it's
out
kind of
Cookout.
like a fast food.
Shout out the
It's kind of a regional fast food that people from that region absolutely adore.
Shout out Pirates.
And you know what?
We'll get through
I
it next time. Shout out all of Toho.
Shout out to Zune,
Shout out-
still making everything to this day. Shout out to my one artist that I commissioned. I don't know why I cut off. Shout out to that one artist that I commissioned that I asked if he can do it in color. And he said no after I made him redo the entire art. So it didn't look anything of what I imagined it would look like. It was only showed a few seconds. It should play the whole clip. I've had ones where it takes a while for it. I don't think it has a cap on what clip, on the length of the clip there, but I'll double check it just in case. I would say shout out to Plants vs. Zombies Replanted, but EA kind of screwed the pooch on that one, like really bad.
Oh, they fucked it.
Shout out Holden. Shout out to the people that put ketchup on their rice. You're actually like a super goat right there. Shout out Engine. Gotta be one of my favorite drinks of all time.
Oh yeah, I've seen that shit.
Dude, I love Engine. I was away and I saw it and I thought it'd be a nice meme to drink, and then I drank it and I was like, oh my god, this shit's actually like really good. I felt sophisticated because the fanciest drink I would drink to that point in time was just Long Island.
Damn.
I love strong drinks, but strong drinks do not love my wallet.
It's so real.
Shout out Natter Days. Gotta be one of the biggest scams of all time. They just get people to basically pay for water to be put into a can, to the point that like Liquid Death got jealous and had to make Liquid Death.
Liquid Cook. Who else we shout out?
I'm thinking right now. Shout out to the one guy that made the Inosakia Dojin that made Fumos possible. A 30 pack of Natty will keep you hydrated. Look, I'm not going to complain that of Natty Day keeping you hydrated because that's true. But damn. You could also just get like bottles of water for this the same effect. Hold on, wait. At least I will say this though. I respect people that actively go drink Natter Days more than I do Bud Light. Bud Light tastes awful. And if I've drank a lot of different beers before. I've drank Heineken. I've drank. Oh no, wait! I gotta go to the bathroom.
I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. I gotta keep stream entertained. Stream. I hope your game. I already fucked it. They're gone. I cooked it. I'm fired. I'm dying even. It'd be that way. It'd be that way. Hope your night's going well. My ass is hella tired. Think I might head to bed. We'll see how it be. How it do. You feel me? I feel like Edgy's tier list became a lot less biased. This shit's goated though. Shout out to all the homies that participated. Y'all are the realest. The realest of the real. Guys are goated. Some of the nicest motherfuckers you ever meet. Some of the kindest motherfuckers you ever meet. For real, for real. We just gotta wait. Edgy's got some good emotes. Bro's been putting in the work. Let's see what emotes from my boy. Oh my god, he's got a bunch even. He's worked so hard on each of these. He drew each of these emotes by hand, which is crazy. All the ones that I watched his ass animate, it took so long. All the ones I watched him draw, bro had a bunch. He's been working hard. Out here scrolling. Shout out Twitter for being a goddamn cesspool. Except for my homies. My homies post funny shit. For example, Edgy. Follow his Twitter. Bro, that's where bro posted the whole rumble. Let's see. What else has Edgy been posting? He's got the schedule thrown up.
I'm back from my second trip to the bathroom.
Bro's back even.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, beer. Fuck Bud Light, bro. That shit tastes awful. And also,
That's so real.
but while we're saying fuck Bud Light, epic shout out to King Cobra. Definitely got me through my college days when I didn't want to buy Four Loko.
King Cobra, that's funny.
Dude, it was cheap. It was super cheap. That was the one reason why I drank it. At least it had strength to it for being so cheap. But I guess that's also just like the fact of it being a 40.
I mean, a 40 is a 40. It's a lot.
Did you ever play Edward 40 hands? I was about to say, unfortunately, I did not accumulate. I was not disgusting enough to have. Oh, wait, I guess you don't. I was doing it wrong. My friends wouldn't let me play Edward 40 hands because they wouldn't
didn't
tie
wanna
it.
clean
They
up
wouldn't
the
want
throw
to
up.
tie it to me.
Bro, don't play Edward 40 hands. That's just how you fucking throw up.
Yeah, but King Cobra does sound like kind of a move if I saw some again. I haven't seen it again in a really long time, but I haven't been looking for it either. What a fun stream that would be, just doing Edward 40 hands where you get on stream here where you guys can't see that I'm doing Edward 40 hands, but also like I can't do anything on stream except convince you guys that I'm doing Edward 40 hands, get super drunk, get mad, end up
You can't play games.
end up most likely falling or just smashing the bottle on the ground and then getting super hurt from that.
Bro, it's got to be like an IRL stream where you get like a couple of people together, right? And then like you have two homies that are doing the Edward 40 hands sitting right on either side of you on like a couch, right? And then it's you in the middle, but you're covered with your VTuber.
That'd be awesome.
So you'll just see like hands occasionally pop out with the 40s, and that's it. We'll get you to wear like a big jacket and gloves.
What other awesome beers out there? Shout out to Yingling, by the way. That's also a pretty good beer. Not the best one, but like definitely gets the job done. Man, Bud Light really hasn't been the same since Spud McKenzie died. If any of you guys say rip to that, you're just actually like old. By the way, you're like super ancient if you know who that is.
I was like, I have no fucking clue who that is.
I haven't. Spud McKenzie is like I only knew about this because in one of the Super Bowl commercials they referenced him and I didn't know who that was, so I looked him up. It's like it was an old mascot that they had for Bud Light, I think. That was a doggy, but obviously the beer lasted longer than the dog, so they couldn't use him as a mascot anymore until that one time where they decided to do a throwback to him. I haven't had a Bud Light in a bit, but they're fine. I'm kind of just taking the piss out of them, mostly because they already have the piss inside of them. So no, it's a bad joke. But they're not like the worst drink I've ever had. There like definitely are plenty of worse drinks, but I'm just not a big fan of Bud. Instead of not, all right, else do we shout out here?
I'm so tired, man. This time it's my turn to be sleepy while you're doing the shout out bit.
All right, we can just regular end it. Shout out to Sev. Shout out to Milo. Check out Milo if you have a moment, because he's also a 6 streamer. Check out Dan's mod. Check the Discord. And that's it. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I kind of don't know like what I'm gonna do tomorrow, like at all. I did write that it's gonna be the karaoke Grand Prix because I got invited to that from Magino, but this is gonna be like for real kind of stuff. I actually don't know anything of what's happening during that. I don't know what time it's happening. I don't know how long it's gonna be happening for. I don't know if the moment that I'll be able to join, if it'll still even be going on. So if it doesn't happen, then like I'll probably just play like Silk Song or TF2. But I'll let you guys know. I want to do Earthbound, but like I want to either beat Silk Song or I just want to really get all the contracts, which probably I want to do all the contracts so that way I can be able to determine if I need to crack open the folder that I've made that has all the happy images of me that has me getting a beat man, or if I have to post my my funny note onto twitter.com. It says I'm no longer around right now. All right, but yeah, let's wrap it up for real here. Who can we raid into right now?
Ryuta.
Ryuta? Okay. I'll raid Ryuta. Tell him I said hi. Don't tell him the rank that I put him at.
No snitching.
Yeah,
Except he'll recognize me.
don't tell anyone of what ranks that they got. They have to see the post where I'll post it later. All right, goodbye.
CCC's asleep now. The money logs out slow. Monitor glow in a room gone still. Hoodie pulled tight from the late night chill. Ears drop low, chat scrolling slow. Mods already signed off hours ago. Steam fades out, playlist done. Stars in the window blink one by one. Edgey leans back, eyes half shut. Laughs to himself like, man, that was nuts. Good night, Edgey, sleep, you've earned it. Chaos behind, calm returns in. Moon still up, but the stream has gone. Bunny heart beats till the next log on. Keyboard warm, but the hype's all spent. CCC resting, not a single event. Discord's quiet, no pings, no beef. Edgey's at peace in a blanket of grief. The screen says ending, but we know the trick. Tomorrow he'll glitch in with a brand new bit.